Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Checkpoint, the only bi-monthly podcast that you need to tune into. We've been gone for a while, but we have returned. Had some personal issues going on. I was gone. That's really what happened. I'm going to put all of it on me. I'm sorry, Matthew, but we
I'm gonna
are
say
back.
it was because it's basically summer vacation. We took the European approach to the time in between the first episode and the second episode, and we just took like a whole month off, 2 months off. We were just like, we're gone, business closed. Um, so yeah, it's okay.
It was it was European with the slight American approach. Oh,
You
one
know,
podcast episode, we
yeah,
are swamped
where
over
we
here.
still had like a million other things going on too. We weren't at the beach or
I
anything.
know, right? We had things going on. We were working, but we're back. Matthew, how you been, man? How's the nerd world treating you? The nerd
Nerd
world
world,
treating you.
it's good. We were talking about this a little bit where it's kind of like sports where things slow down a little bit during the summer. It's gotten better now that you can like stream stuff and summer
Mhm.
blockbusters and stuff, but other things kind of slow down. So it feels kind of like sports where you're like, okay, like can we start getting some new stuff so that we can start getting into it? And luckily we got a little bit of new stuff, but yeah, you're just kind of like, okay, I need something new now to hold my
Right?
attention.
What's had your like you said, off season. Now, training camp and now we're getting into a little preseason action. So what have we been playing? What's going on? We were talking about Battlefield 6.
Yeah, so let's just jump into that because one, I think that's what everybody's doing, and two,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was like,
Thoughts.
I mean, I guess I'll sign up for the beta, but I wasn't. It wasn't a must. You know what I mean? Like I remember back in the day when the Halo 3 beta came with Crackdown, and I was like, somebody. One of my friends better buy Crackdown because I need to come over to your house and play the Halo 3 beta. Like, but I'm not buying Crackdown. Ended up being a really good game, but I was
Right.
like, someone better buy this ish so I can do it. Um, but this one I was kind of like, I mean, I played Battlefield 2042. It's yeah. So I wasn't
Yeah.
like the only thing that got me into this was it's free. You know what I mean? It was easy to sign up. Like you just downloaded it. You didn't even have to sign
Right.
up. So that was really good. But holy crap, is it good? Like
Hmm.
it's really
Hmm.
good, especially for a beta.
Yes.
Like I expect there to be hiccups and loading issues and when a game first comes out, everything about it anymore sucks. Like you're like, okay,
Hmm.
what's the day one patch going to be like? What's the week one patch going to be like? And everything's unbalanced and things are
Yeah.
still glitching through walls and it's really clean for a beta still. Like, so weapons balancing is going to come in. They're going to tweak some things with the rules. You're going to all sorts of things. But
Yeah.
if it was just out now, I'd be like, okay.
Right. Give me some more
Yeah.
maps. We want the
Yeah. So
maps.
I'm in, man. What about you?
Yeah. Like you said, it was just one of those things that uh we haven't had much lately. The
Yeah.
Call of Duty fatigue is so real. Um, just that yearly thing they do to
Yeah.
us. But no knock. I play Call of Duty, but I've just been ready for something new in the space of first person shooters, right? And I was a big fan of Battlefield. I haven't played every Battlefield, but it's
Yeah,
like
yeah, we
I'll
looked
pick
it
and
up.
choose.
There's 17 core Battlefield games, I believe. So
Yeah,
there's a lot.
yeah. Yeah, and 2042 was nothing to rave about, nothing to write home about. It was awful. It was very awful. Sorry guys if you hear this but yeah, it was an awful game. And I thought you guys were going to save us from Call of Duty. But I better stop talking about Call of Duty because one day I'm going to be like, "Hey, can we get an interview?"
No, but it's okay because I
No.
mean you're right. Like it gets old, man. And like
Hmm.
I don't do a ton of Warzone because those royale type things, it's like, okay, so I drop in, I invest 35 minutes of time and then I finish
Hmm.
10th and I'm like, start it all over. And then
You're
it's
right,
like
right. It's wash and repeat for
so
sure.
it gets so when you're just playing, um Call of Duty multiplayer and you're just dealing with like nobody wants to play the objective. You're playing domination and people are sniping and I'm like, I guess I'll be the only one to take B and try to get a win. Okay. People just like
I'll
you
t-
spot game starts and you're at A's right in front of you and everybody just scatters and you're like, we're not going to take A. We're okay. I mean, I guess I'll get A to start the game too.
oh
So
my God,
it
that's
does, it
hilarious.
does, it starts to get old. So that I think that's why, like, one, it's a huge change up. Battlefield is. Two, people like are like helpful. Like I have no problem being a support, pulling out my little torch and just running behind the tank and being like, "There you go, buddy. There you go, buddy." Like, and just shocking the crap out of people as a medic and all that. I have no problem doing that kind of stuff. And other people have no problem doing it. And people try to flank and take the objective and push forward. There's
Hmm.
not as many people who just sit there and go, okay, I need to get 30 kills this match. Like it's got to happen. It's all about the objective, which I really
Sure.
like. So
Yeah.
I think it's okay to Call of Duty was fun for a while
Mhm.
when it came out. I'm
Yeah, yeah.
over it now and I need something else.
Hmm. Well, I'm glad you said that. I think that's their biggest selling point, in my opinion. It is, it's about teamwork.
Yeah.
There are certain skills for certain operators that you really do need one of each if you're gonna
Yeah.
roll in a tank. We finally, my brother, my cousin, and I, we finally kind of got going on like, hey, we might actually want to stay in our group, stay together.
Yeah.
My
Yeah. Yeah.
brother's a bit of a lone wolf, so when you said flank, I was just like, oh, well, that's Ty. And then you're like, tank. And I was like, well, there's Chris. And then I was like, oh, I should have been the torch guy. Because my
Yeah.
cousin was like, man, I wish I had somebody that could work on this tank while I'm like, he's getting like 40 kills, just
Yeah.
going to town on people. And I was like, oh, that should have been me because you guys had kind of your roles. And I'm over here just like swapping in and out of operator skills.
Yeah, and I have no problem like switching it up like and with the team aspect in mind. Like if I was the recon and I was like,
Hmm.
okay, I'm gonna go try to flank here. But
Hmm.
the mindset was not, okay, I'm gonna go behind them and get a bunch of kills. It's like, okay, I can get behind there. I can drop that little spawn beacon so that when my team starts to die, like they can start spawning there. And then we can like go in as a team. And you don't even need to communicate that. People will see it. People will start hopping in and be like, oh, okay. And sometimes you're just like, okay, just lay down, stay alive, because you can see those little heartbeats, but they're all the
Sure.
way across the map, and you're like, just die and spawn on me, and then they spawn on you, and you're like, cool, like let's go. So I don't know.
I'm gonna
It is all
I'm
about
gonna
that team.
stop you right quick. I didn't know what those were until that very moment that we're in right now. You're like the respawn beacon. I was like, that's what those were?
Yeah,
I had
yeah.
no idea.
So like,
So
so
that could have been helpful. That would
yeah.
have been very
So it's
helpful.
like, okay, maybe as like a support, I can do more damage or I can do this. But if I just kind of suck it up and I get the recon, I can get us all into to the right place. So I
Sure.
think a lot of people kind of make that make more sacrifices in this game than other first person shooters, which is
Sure.
nice for once because dude, stuff is toxic and stuff is like just it's all about me and all about kills. I like to get
Yeah.
some points every once in a while by dragging a teammate and sticking them with an EpiPen or whatever
Sure. Sure. And I didn't
adrenaline
know what
pin.
the little I saw. I was like, why do I have these? And
Yeah,
I never used them one time.
it took
So
me a couple games because at first I was like, oh, I still just heal people super slow,
that's so funny.
like just like my teammates. Like I still have to, okay, whatever, and then you figure it out and you're like, okay,
Right.
okay,
And I love the whole aspect of the revive. Like it's not just like, oh, we're gonna stay in this one spot. You can drag guys.
yeah.
I was like, what an awesome feature that already sets you apart from the competition. Being able to get your guy to safety and out of cover, it just makes it that much more, I'll use
Well,
air quotes, realistic.
yeah, and
It's
it makes you take the risk to help out a teammate or to as a
Mhm.
medic to like get people because you can drag them like because in the past ones when your guy was dying you were like he could be 2 feet away from you you're like that mf'er is dead
Yeah,
like
yeah, yeah.
I got
If I
sorry
go
man
out there,
yeah
if I step right there, I'm
yep
out. Like I'm
sorry
gonna get
bro like
sniped,
this
right?
ain't happening so it changes
Hilarious.
that where now you're like okay okay, I can get them. And you have to make sure
Sure.
that I'm playing on PS5, so you got to make sure that that square button, you hit that square button right at the right
Uh-huh.
time, so you drag them and you're not caught out there.
Yeah.
Because there's a couple times where I've gotten caught out there, and I'm like, no, no, oh, dang it.
Or how about that time I'm going to revive a guy and it puts me in the tank? He
Yeah,
was right next to the tank and I was like, I'm in the tank now. And then guess what? Tank blew up. Boom. I was like, what is going on? This
yeah.
could not happen to just
Um, but that's
but
another thing, man. Just like
yeah.
like when we've seen videos, I've seen it in my actual gameplay. The insanity of everything that's going on. Tanks are getting blown up, like jets are coming by dropping missiles. The houses, like the destruction is about
Yeah.
it's really good because you've seen where it can't everything can't just get 100% decimated where nothing is there and then there's no
Yeah,
cover.
yeah.
So like certain parts of the structure stay, which is really helpful because you still need that cover when you're in a town,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever. But like the fact that most of the building can get blown up, you're like,
Yeah.
God, it I hate when people post up and like start sniping and I'm like, okay, I guess like Call of Duty, we'll just jump back to that. I'm like, I guess I'm not playing the game because I'm gonna counter snipe your ass the
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
entire game and I'm gonna make your life miserable because you're just sitting up in that little room. And this one you don't have to do that. This one I can be
No.
like, oh, grenade, and then I can just keep running and going doing my own thing because now that little nest is not there anymore.
You will
So
fall down. Like the
yeah,
second, you will lose the second floor. It's gone.
yeah,
Like, so to your point, absolutely. And I thought that was such an awesome feature. And back to the revive, like you do, like there's such large maps with large numbers of people that those numbers, you need those people
oh for
because
sure,
you'll be in a little there's the pavilion with that brown gate that goes all the way around in that you know what I'm talking about. I
yep.
don't remember. I hate that. We probably tried to get out of that map 4 different times and we're like, I think it's just going to keep putting us back in here. Let's just play it because we wanted the
Yeah,
snow map. So it put us back in there, and you'll see a wave of dudes just run in there. Like 30 of their dudes will just run in there. You're like, oh God, I really do need to like grab these guys and bring them back because you can't respawn. Once people are around you, you can't spawn on those people.
yeah,
Once you're red,
yeah,
you're kind of effed, right? So you got to
yeah,
go back to HQ or go to A or go to B or whatever's not in complete distress in the moment, right? So to your point, like absolutely. It's so cool that I'm jumping around, but I'm going back to the destruction. That's what makes it
yeah,
fun. Call of Duty, and I'll stop saying Call of Duty, I'll just say other games. There are, it's not as interactive, there's a guy camping in
yeah.
the corner, he's sitting up there. Guess what?
Well,
I'm gonna put a missile on this block and you're toast, right?
and I don't know, there's just a time and a place for all the things. Like we bought Call of Duty, we play Call of Duty.
Hmm.
I've put a lot of hours into the latest Call
So
of
many
Duty.
hours.
So it's not about that, but it's nice that like, oh, I don't like it's not as fast,
Hmm.
which I can hang with the fast, man. I go on team deathmatch and you know what I mean, get 30 kills
Yeah.
and do all the stuff that I've had to learn to do, but sometimes I'm like, oh, it's nice that I'm not an Olympic sprinter fast, and I can
Hopping
slide
through
from first
windows,
to second, like if I were stealing in baseball, or you know what I mean. Like
right?
it's nice to not have to do all that all the time, and that it is more realistic, and I don't have to see unicorn skins and who's this freaking frog that keeps killing me.
Right. Right.
So it's
I,
good,
I
and you know,
oh, those
I
skins
didn't
bother me.
play, I didn't play, I haven't played a lot of the Battlefields. I never played two or four or three or Bad Company, the ones that a lot of the people. I mean, there's been a lot of games out. I played Medal of Honor. I played other Call of Duty games like
Oh, Medal of
Halo.
Honor,
So there's a
OG
lot of
game.
other first person shooters that I was playing at the time. So I was not doing Battlefield early on. I think the first Battlefield that I played was Hardline, which was like the cop one in Miami or something, Los Angeles. So I did that one. That one's whatever. That one's fine. At least they took a chance. It's not very good, but they took a chance on doing that. But like Battlefield 1, Battlefield 5, World War 1 and World War 2, and then
Yes.
Battlefield 2042, I really liked 1. And this is giving me that kind of that one feel.
Yeah.
But I know everybody else who's diehard Battlefield is loving that it's like the best ones in the series so far.
Yes. So our uncle had 1942, Battlefield 1942 on his PC. So when we would go stay with our aunt and uncle, like we would just rotate throughout the night. We had like a pool table, we had a Sega going, but then everybody wanted to jump on and play the PC because
Yeah.
you could play 1942 and the like little prop plane flying off the beach and everything. You knew once you were in there, it was like a kamikaze mission because nobody knew how to land the plane.
Yeah.
So it was just like we're dying in this. We've committed, right? But it was such a fun game, and I just love. I love vehicles. I love the options that Battlefield has for
Yeah.
vehicles. It's not just
Yeah.
like a four wheeler or whatever battle cat. What I don't know what you call them, but there's so many different helicopters. I just think that that is really cool. Um,
And
the
right now
variety.
the vehicle balance is really good in it. It's not too overwhelming with like, okay, here's a dirt bike and here's an ATV and
Mm,
this weird off-roader's got a machine gun and this like it's a pretty good balance right now. So we'll see
sure.
if that stays. So I really like that. But and we're going to be playing this next time that it comes up. So it's
Hmm.
the 14th and the 17th, and we're getting two new maps already for it. So we're getting what is it called? Iberian Offensive and Empire City or Empire State, which is like supposedly the New York Brooklyn one. So that'll be cool. And we're
Oh, that
getting
will
two
be
new
cool.
modes, which is Rush and Squad Deathmatch. So we're getting like already we're getting new stuff to make this like next 4 days because it's gonna be what 4 days instead of 2 days. So I don't know. This weekend's gonna be good, and
Yeah. I might have
it's
to
gonna
get
be
a
hard to wait
carrying
until
case
October.
for my PlayStation to take it to Charlotte with me. I'm very tempted
Yeah,
because I don't want to miss out on this. And um, two, are we seeing something new here? Because I can't recall any game sprinkling in weekends of their game up until the completion of the game, or what I don't know
yeah,
when they're going to stop this, but how cool that we're getting different maps, different modes just to get that quick fix
yeah.
for us gamer junkies
Well,
to,
one, it's I love when they do betas, right?
Mm,
Because you're just saying, okay, it's not finished yet. We all should know it's not finished yet, and I think for the most part, anybody that I've seen gamer wise has understood that it's not finished yet. So any complaints that they've had, it's been minor and they've understood, which is good. But then
mhm.
two, like it allows obviously them to make a ton of changes before it comes out. So hopefully it is a much more polished game on October 10th than it would have been if they just go, no, we're afraid to show it. We don't want, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
luckily it is really good. So this is just getting people
yeah,
fired up for it. It could have gone the other way where it's in really bad shape. It's another 2042, but rough around the edges. Like
hmm,
so I get that's an issue if that's going to happen because sales could hurt from that. But
yeah,
God, it's going to be so clean when it comes out, right?
yeah.
Like day one, it's going to be a lot cleaner than a lot of other multiplayer games that you try to jump into. So
I didn't
I love this.
I, as do I. And I don't know about you, but I didn't experience any glitches while playing. Now, do they need to nerf the shotgun? Absolutely. Because again, there's always that one gun where somebody like figures it out and
Yeah,
you're just like, I just keep getting blasted in the face with this shotgun. And I was like, okay, let me try it. Of course it doesn't work. Of course it doesn't work. So I'm like, maybe we nerf that a little bit.
yeah,
But other than that, it was a smooth game. I had a lot of fun playing with my cousins and my family this weekend. I was telling you, I told you off camera that my favorite Battlefield was Battlefield 2, Bad Company. Um, and I hope that we get to experience like more of like a woodland map because
yeah,
I love the sticks, I love the brush, I love all of that
yeah,
jungle vibe. So Bad Company had a lot of great maps. I would have to go back and like play it again to tell you which those were. I see them, but I can't
yeah,
tell you
yeah, yeah.
what they
Oh
were.
man,
But
I
man,
barely remember any names of maps. It's got to be an iconic map for me to be like,
right,
yep, that was Blood Gulch or
right,
something like that. Otherwise, I'm like,
like
remember,
Nuketown or
yeah,
something.
yeah, yeah. Remember that map that had the thing and the thing, and then there was the thing in the middle, and then there was that stuff. Cool. So yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, I'm with you. So I'm looking forward um, to this weekend and seeing like what
Yeah.
Rush looks like, what Squad Deathmatch looks like, and what these two maps look like because I think what because they're just adding to it. So we're gonna have everything that we had before. So we're just adding more stuff to it. Because what are they doing at launch? 9 maps, I think. Um,
Uh,
So this will be 4 out of the 9. So we
Okay,
got
because I
five
don't
more.
know.
I think it's
I didn't
9.
read. I did not
Yeah.
do my homework. I apologize, fans. I did not. But uh, no,
So
I'm.
9 at launch isn't bad, especially when they're broken up into so many different ways, like they do. So it's not bad.
Did you see that there was they usually just throw out these states of a map. Like, oh, there's Kansas. You get to play
Yeah.
all of Kansas at one time. Like these maps are massive, but then they have a few smaller maps.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
they dropped a smaller map and then they had that real massive one? Or
Yeah.
I guess they give you
It's
just a little
it's it's the part
spin
it's like the part of the bigger
of
map,
the
right?
okay,
So all
gotcha.
these maps are built to be that way. It feels so far the maps are really big, but they feel more doable. I don't know why, but Battlefield 2042, the maps felt so freaking big. Like you're like, okay, I need to get over here, and you're like, well, you better get a car because it's a 20-minute drive
Legit.
over to the other end, and then you die right when you get there, and you're like, I better find another car.
Guys, he's not
Do it all over
exaggerating. If you
again.
have not played Battlefield 2042, he is not making this up.
It was so big, too big.
It's discouraging.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, and this is no knock on the game that we love so much, but when you got to get somewhere in Red Dead Redemption
Oh
and
God,
you
yeah,
don't have the fast pass, you're just like, this is what this was like, huh? You'd leave for home to go get some goods, and you'd be like, I'll see you in six
yeah.
weeks.
I had
That's what
s-
it felt like.
I legit had saddle sores because I was
Source.
I'm like,
Oh
okay,
my
god damn, I
gosh.
guess I'm heading back to Valentine. Like, oh
Right?
god, my thighs hurt so bad from riding my horse.
By the time, legit though, they were so massive. By the
Yeah,
time you got to the shit, you were getting sniped before you even got up there, and you had to
yeah,
do it all over again. So, I'm seeing really good things about this. I know the things that you've said that you've looked. Um, I played Battlefield 4. I played Hardline. So far, this one is really captured my attention.
yeah,
And just the little things again that Battlefield does well, and that's is those massive maps, but not making it like a hoof again, not making it like a 2042
yeah.
where it's a
It's
little more
not.
accessible to get.
It doesn't feel too big right now. It still
Yeah,
feels like, okay, if I got to run this distance, I can run this distance. Like, and
sure,
that's and
sure.
that's the biggest thing because
Yeah,
sometimes, especially there's a little bit less vehicles, which I said, but I think the balance is good. So if you can't hop a ride on a tank, if you can't jump in a helicopter to get where you need to go, if your squad is doing something stupid and you're like, okay, I'm gonna go do my own thing because you guys don't know how to play this game,
right.
you can go run and still get some places. So
Agreed.
yeah,
Agreed.
yeah, it's good. I'm looking forward to this weekend. So
Heck yeah, let's go. Dang, now I gotta. I'm gonna get that carrying case. I'm just gonna. I don't ever take my PlayStation anywhere, but I'm gonna need to.
there you go.
Oh,
So this moves us nicely. This is what we call a transition here. If I didn't
yeah.
spoil it by saying transition. Um, so this is one of my, we only have a few months left now in the end of the until the end of the year, which is kind of crazy. We're getting ready for Q4. If you're I don't know, a marketing person.
Cute. I just had terrible flashbacks. I'm triggered.
Um, so yeah, we got basically 4.5 months until the end of the year, and there's a ton of games coming out. So let's jump into the top 3 games that we are excited for going up to leading up to the end of the year. So leading up from now until December 31st, I guess. Who
Safe
goes
to say,
first?
well,
X,
safe to say
me or
that
you?
Battlefield 6 is probably on our list.
Battlefield 6 is definitely on my list. October
Okay,
10th.
cool.
I cannot wait. This um and this now the fact that this beta came out, it made it like a day one buy, right? I'm probably going to pre-order it. I'm not totally sure what the benefits are of pre-ordering games these days. Like I think we just get like a PlayStation skin because I'm playing on PS5. Um,
You get a skin, and
but
obviously you get to play it just a couple days
yeah, yeah, yeah.
sooner.
So now instead of me going, yeah, I'll kind of wait and see like what people say about it, and maybe I'll get it the 17th or the end of October. Now it's like,
Yeah,
nah, nah, I'm gonna have it. So yeah,
yeah.
definitely on my list.
Which one are you gonna? I mean, what? How do you feel about the extended, like you could get the basic version or you could get the uh deluxe version or the elite version?
Um,
Feel about that?
most of the time, any version outside of the basic version is garbage. It used to be cool when it was like, okay, this edition of The Last of Us, the Ultimate Edition, comes with like a dope ass figurine of Joel and Nelly or something,
Right.
or Halo when it came with like I'm sure you've
That
seen my
full
thing, that full helmet. Like I got that
hmm
full helmet. So it used to come with some really cool stuff. When it's just like you get some battle pass tokens and you get the survivor skin. You're like, okay, that was not worth an extra $30 to take it up to
I'm never
100 bucks.
going to play with this skin ever.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And especially like in a first person game where you're like, oh, I can't even see my own skin.
Right.
Um,
Exactly.
so
Exactly.
so yeah, no, unless if there's something crazy that comes with it,
Hmm.
it'll just be just a normal edition. It's
Right.
you really gotta put something good in it. That's not just
Man.
here's a cool sidearm for you. Dope.
Yes. This game came with a car.
Yeah. Oh
Like,
God, I got the exclusive day one
yeah.
pre-order like Bowie knife to
Yeah.
kill you with.
The Bowie knife is crazy. They're just not the same. Like you said, though, these games used to come with such cool statues,
Yeah.
and now you basically pay $120. You've paid for that statue.
Yeah, like didn't I think
So,
one of the Assassin's Creed games came with like the tomahawk, like the Assassin's
uh-huh.
Creed tomahawk or something. So it used to
So
come with
sick.
really cool stuff, and I would be in on that. But
Right.
no, this will be a normal version buy for Battlefield 6, but
Right.
it is a day one buy.
Uh, well, I'm gonna be a basic bitch here, and I'm gonna say, Madden 26. I am looking forward to. I know
Okay.
it's just
Yeah, yeah,
updated rosters. I can't tell you because I haven't dove too deep into
yeah,
what's coming, but it's here on Thursday, and I don't really know. I play on franchise mode with some friends. We always put a little group together and get halfway through the season in a year. But anyways, I am looking forward to Madden as always, just because it just lets you kind of like. I love football so much; it's just fun to have throughout the actual
yeah.
NFL season. So,
No, the only thing. Yeah, kind of like you said. I know you said that because that's kind of that's my mindset. I just don't get them back to back years, and I usually wait a few years in between. Right? Like I'm good if I didn't, but like if I got Madden 23, I'm good with that. And then now I'd be like, okay, maybe now Madden 26, because
okay.
there aren't enough changes year to year in any sports games. This is not just Madden. I'm talking 2K, FIFA, FC now,
Mhm.
NHL, whatever it is. There aren't enough changes um, year to year to justify that. It's like, oh, if you're getting Formula One, okay, so some of the drivers have changed things, and if you're playing
Mhm.
on like the realistic team settings, then oh, Ferrari's a little better than they were last year. Like, okay, same thing. Madden, okay, now the Broncos are going to be better this year than they were probably last year in in their rankings or whatever. But overall, I'm like, it takes me a couple of years. So like for instance, this
Well,
year I think I'm gonna get like I'll get FC 26 because that one intrigues
okay.
me. I think they're making some changes with that. But the last one I had was FIFA 23. So yeah, we're talking 3 years, and now I'm like, okay, now I can get it again. So it's not just Madden. It's just all sports games. I just if I get one, I'll give it a few years, and then I'll get the next one. So that was your second game. My second game Ghost of Yote, which is the sequel to Ghost of Tsushima. Tsushima?
Today, Junior.
I don't know. I didn't write it
Don't
down.
don't get me lying.
That's good because I didn't play that one. I thought it looked cool, but I just never played it. There are so many freaking games all the time. So to find time and to like invest.
Mm.
But when that state of play came out and they showed like what this one looks like, I'm in. I'm in. I'm gonna get it. Like this is dope. October's gonna be busy because that's October 2nd. So
So risky.
we got Battlefield. I'm gonna have 8 days to jump into Ghosts before Battlefield 6 takes me away.
Man, uh, it's hard for the first of all, they're beautiful games
Yeah.
because I played
Yeah.
the last one, but I got to this point where I'm like, it is hard for me to play games where you got to sneak around because my heart, like it's like I stopped breathing. I'm so scary, bro. I didn't. I loved watching people play Metal Gear
Yeah,
Solid back in
yeah.
the day. Like my brothers and cousins played all of those games. Splinter Cell was a great game, but like any game where you got to sneak around, I can't do it. I can't
Yeah.
do it.
Yeah.
Assassin's Creed, beautiful games. They are beautiful, beautifully written.
Another one.
I know, Chef's
True
kiss.
chef's kiss for that.
Yeah, right. Right. Ben, insert something funny here. So, they just, oh man, I'll watch. Look, guys, we'll stream it. Matthew will play it, and I'll
And then
watch
you
him
can
play
decide.
it.
There you go. There you go.
I'll watch you play it.
So yeah,
So,
I'm really excited about that one. I missed the first one, so I'll be getting this one. Okay, my third one,
yes.
Arc Raiders. Arc Raiders comes out October 30th. PvPvE, player versus everybody. For those who don't know what those initials stand for. Extraction game, but it just looks really really cool. And they've had, let's see, it was announced in 2021. They've had a
Hmm.
ton of open player tests and everything. So kind of like what we were just talking about with Battlefield 6, where those betas help. They've had alphas, they've had different player tests and everything like that, and they just keep tweaking it, keep honing it, keep honing it.
Hmm.
So I think like this one, I'm into it. I don't know that I would buy just straight up a normal extraction game.
Hmm.
Helldivers is amazing if you want to like, if I don't know if that's extraction, maybe it is. I don't know. But like I love Helldivers. But for the most part, I don't do those games. Arc Raiders looks interesting, so
Okay.
I'm in for that one.
Well,
Like I said,
again, we're gonna
October's
have to
busy.
we're gonna have to get some. October is busy because
Yeah.
that transition right into my third one. NASCAR, yay, NASCAR.
Okay. Okay. That's dope.
So I'm a big NASCAR guy. I love it. iRacing is
Yeah.
making the game, and as you know, like iRacing, like they'll go out and they'll scan the maps, they scan the cars, like they've got every type of racing you could ever want.
Yeah.
Indy, midget, Formula. Can't say midget, I don't think. Can I say midget? Okay, I did it.
It,
Anyways,
that's what the cars.
stock
That's what the
car.
race is
It's
called.
what it's called. It's what it's called, guys. Um, so that's also coming out in October.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we're gonna be streaming some stuff.
It's about that time where we wrap things up with
Yes.
what we're watching, what we're playing, and what we're reading. Just a really quick recap of what we're into. Maybe you guys find something that you want to dive into. So let's do it. X, what are you watching?
What am I watching? I am watching Walking Dead World Beyond. Um, it's not like the other Walking Dead that you're
Okay.
probably used to watching with like the 11 seasons with like the Coral and the Ricks
Yeah.
and the it's not that. It's a very we were going to do something over here with Walking Dead's name on it, and because ChatGPT told me the order in which I should watch things in, I'm going to stay true to that. But
Yeah.
man, if you wanted to skip something, this would probably be the one you could skip.
Really?
It's
That's
not,
rough.
and I look, if we ever have any of the guests on the show, I'm sorry. I'm sure you guys did other things, but like when the bar is set so high,
Yeah.
Walking Dead was different. They don't have the same makeup artists that I know of because there's just no way. There's
Yeah.
no way it's the same people that did the OG Walking
I
Dead.
I don't think I've even heard of this Walking Dead. And I was a huge Walking Dead fan. Like it was Sunday
Hmm.
AMC. I
Yep.
was in my
Oh yeah.
I was on my couch rocking Walking Dead. I think I watched all the way up until season 8 or something like it's just one of those ones where it eventually just fell off for me. It wasn't because it got bad, it wasn't because of any of that, but it just kind of fell off. But I watched Fear the Walking Dead. I think the first 2 seasons of that one. I've never seen the Daryl Dixon spinoff because I haven't made it far enough in the original Walking Dead to like get to that point where he leaves.
Yep.
Um, but yeah, I don't know if I've ever heard World Beyond.
Yeah.
So
It's
that's interesting.
it's some kids. It's a group of kids, and there's
Okay.
like two adults present, and
So
like now more.
this isn't the one in New York with Negan and
No, I'm not there
no.
yet. So
Okay.
I was gonna jump straight to Daryl Dixon and then Negan and then Rick and
Okay.
Michonne's. So I haven't
Oh, I
even.
forgot about that.
This
I might
is
need to jump back into it because Rick and Michonne might be
yeah.
dope.
So I'm watching it in that
Okay.
order, but this is definitely the hurdle I have to get over. This
Yeah.
is the road bump, speed bump, and I don't know where it connects in the
Yeah.
world. But it is, it's something I'm gonna do because it's Walking Dead. So
Yeah. This might not be a completionist thing for me. It might just be a core Walking Dead, Daryl Dixon, and then Rick and Michonne.
yeah, I
That
wouldn't. I
might, but
would.
I might cut out all the extra stuff
I'll take
just to
one
kind
for
of
the
get through
team.
it.
I'll take one for the team.
Good.
I had to buy it. I had to buy it. I paid $21 for the second season.
God dang, you better finish it.
Yeah, I have to. I'm in it. I'm in it. So
Um,
that's what I'm watching. What are you watching, man? What are you
I
watching?
am watching. I finally dove into Resident Alien. It's on Netflix. Originally, it was a sci-fi show.
Okay.
Resident Alien. There's 4 seasons. 3 are on Netflix. I've just heard so many good things. Like it's such a great show. Such a great show. And then I looked it up, and I'm not like I'm not a slave to Rotten Tomatoes or anything like that. But when I try to convince people to watch shows, I'm like, and
Ha ha.
it has 90%, like plus 90% for audience and plus 90% critics. So it's like it's good
That's
across the
really good.
board. Um,
That's really good.
Alan Tudyk, who, if you know, he plays the robot KS20 or whatever the heck the robot is in Star Wars Rogue One and Andor.
There we
He's the
go.
voice of Clayface and Joker and about a million other things in Harley Quinn, the animated show.
Okay.
He played Sonny in iRobot. Like he's done a million things.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He was one of like the 3 best friends of Heath Ledger in A Knight's Tale. He's been in a ton of really good things, and he voices about everything.
Yeah, he's a great
So
voice
he's in
actor.
it. It is hilarious. Nothing. The storylines don't overstay their welcome, which I love because there's too many times where, oh, he's an alien on Earth, right? Like that's the whole premise, and he's trying to destroy the Earth. So there's no spoilers there. That's in the first like 10 seconds of the show. um, but like anytime that like, oh, someone's kind of finding out that he might be this way, like they just resolve it. It's not like they don't drag things out for a whole season. We're like, how is this storyline? It feels real. Where like if I noticed something off about you, I would call you on it and we would get it resolved. I wouldn't sit
Sure.
here for a whole season being like, I wonder if
Ah,
Xavier's really a bank robber or not. Like they just resolve it and they move on. So the writing's really
nice.
good. Alan Tudyk is hilarious and it's a really good show. So if you need a new sci-fi show, it's supposed to be done after season 4, but there's already talks about maybe a movie or someone else picking it up for season 5. So
Okay.
if you're like, well, if it's going to get canceled after season 4 anyways, there's talks about it coming back. So great show.
Well, I had a video just pop up a couple days ago, and we'll see if we can't find the interview. But I didn't know he was Sonny until this week.
Yeah.
I had
Oh,
no
I know what
idea.
video. I've seen that video. I
To
know
where
which one
he
you're
said
talking
they
about.
didn't even put
Yeah.
his name on there
Yeah.
because
Because he
he
was
was
out.
getting better scores than Will Smith. If it's one thing Hollywood knows, you will get slapped if you try to outshine. You can't outscore Big
I
Willie from Philly. No, you
I
can't
hate
do
that.
that.
I hate that so much. Like, come on, man.
He's an
And I
ego,
don't know
bro.
if it's
He's
and
an
I don't know if it's
ego.
Will Smith's ego. I don't know if it's the executives being like, well, we can't have someone bigger than our headlining star. It could be
That's
both.
true. That's
But
true.
either way, it probably was both,
It
honestly. Like it probably was
from what
both.
we know about
And it
him
pisses
doing
me off. Yeah.
Aunt Viv dirty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, which is just a bummer. I used to love Will Smith so much.
I watched iRobot while I was in Kansas. I was
Yeah.
like, damn, this was a good movie.
Yeah. iRobot's good, man. iRobot's good.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, he kills it in that. All right. X, what are we playing right now?
We are playing
Battlefield 6. Both of us
Battlefield
are playing
6.
that. So, and
Played
we've talked enough about that. Love it.
yeah,
Move
yeah,
on.
yeah. I'm not really playing anything new. I'm waiting for
Okay.
stuff. So I played Call of Duty the other day. I played Ready or Not. I was gonna probably buy Ready or Not. I don't know if you know or have
Yeah,
heard about that,
that's
but
the
it's
slot
like
game, right?
this. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very, very tactical to the like, hey, corner, check your corners left.
Yeah.
There's a lot of commands and stuff. So there's I've been watching a lot of gameplay. There's an active school shooter level. Uh, so there's a lot of triggers in these games. Banks, convenience stores, schools, hospitals. So if you are
School's
triggered
intense. That's a ballsy move to do that as a game. But
extremely, but I feel like there were some videos of like real live SWAT people playing it, and they were like, "This is crazy.
Yeah.
This is it. This is intense. It's good. It's to keep. I don't know. I can't really talk to it, but I'm
Yeah.
just saying
But
that
you
game
want to
looks
jump into that.
crazy.
Okay.
I want to jump into it.
That's fair. That's fair.
So for me, that's what I'm.
Battlefield 6, Diablo 4, only because it was free on
Okay.
PlayStation Network or whatever. So I downloaded that and been playing that. It's cool. It's a, you get crazy powers and you can be a druid or a
Hmm.
whatever, a barbarian and all these different things. So it's pretty cool. It's fun with friends. It's not super difficult. I just kind of just spam a bunch of buttons and I'm throwing tornadoes and turning into a werewolf and stuff. So that one's pretty cool. And then Doom the Dark Ages, which I was so excited for, and it's so meh. Like
Oh
it
man.
has everybody else has given it such good rankings, and it's just I loved Doom 2016. I loved Doom Eternal. Um, it feels like I don't know. Here's the thing, kind of like we're saying, it's a great first person shooter. The mechanics are great. It
Yeah.
looks great. It does everything right. So it's kind of nitpicky for me. It's a lot slower.
Mm,
It's I thought that his shield was gonna give me that like Leviathan axe from God of War feel, and it doesn't. It
okay.
just feels so you just throw it and you're just kind of like, okay, and then it comes back and you're just kind of like, okay, like and when you first get it, the shield really slows you down. I don't know. The other thing I love about usually these games is the music, and like I'm all
Mm,
because it's just this heavy metal that just goes crazy. And this one I was kind of like, oh no, it's not really that good, and I found myself like putting on Metallica or just putting on like other
oh
music to
really?
play. Yeah. So
Dang.
like here's the thing,
It
it's
had
not
you
it's
listening to a whole nother.
yeah, it's like it's not a bad game, but like because like I said, it's tight. It's a good shooter, it's good all that. But um to me it feels like it should have been maybe the second one. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like it feels like a step back from Eternal. So it's fine. I'm thinking I'm about halfway through. I'll beat it because it's still Doom, but
You
yeah,
got to.
it's fine. It's
You
fine.
just got to finish it. Now, what are you reading? And I have a question for you after
Yeah.
this.
Okay.
I'll just say that outside of the Bible, I'm not reading anything right now. So, go ahead. Let me know what you're reading.
Good to know you're reading a lot of fiction like I am. Okay.
Shots fired. Hey, I'm praying for him, guys. Didn't know
Is
there were
Jesus
sinners
your
on this
favorite
podcast.
superhero?
Oh my God. I'm not. No, I'm not
Oh gosh.
co-signing this, guys. Jesus, I
um,
love you.
okay. What I'm reading. I'm still in the middle of X-Men: The Krakoan Age because I'm reading every single issue, and that is one big bitch. Like there's a
Okay.
lot there. So I'm still trying to wrap that up. Batman Hush 2.
Mm-hmm.
I talked about how I was excited for that coming up on the first
Mm-hmm.
episode. It's out. There's 4 or 5 episodes or issues out now. Um, so Shaboom. Oh no, there we go.
Okay.
Um,
There we go.
but I got it. I was so excited for this because Hush is one of the best story like arcs I've read, and
Mm-hmm.
this is not very good either. It's
Ah,
pretty. I mean, I didn't think it was gonna live up to Hush, the first one, but
sure, sure.
I mean, dang it, like it's not very good. But that's okay. Whatever.
That is
I'm gonna keep
rough when
buying it.
you're
Yeah, it's okay. And then Star Trek Lower Decks. When I went to go buy, um, Hush 2, one of the issues, I just like came across this, and like Lower Decks is a show on Paramount Plus, and I
yeah.
freaking love it. And I think it went 5 seasons and it's done now. And I was like, they have a comic book series. I think it's just like a 1 10 issue run or 8 issue run.
Okay.
But so I
Which
was
one do
reading
you
that.
have?
This one's one. I bought all of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Got you.
so
So
I
you
ended up
did.
buying
Okay.
all of them, but I just gotta finish out reading it. But it's
Okay.
really good, and I really like the show. And then
Nice.
I don't even know I hate Fairyland. I think I accidentally bought this when I got Hush. I think, or like when I got Lower Decks. I think I just grabbed all of them, and I think this was in the back because when I got home, I was like, "What the hell is this?" So I
Hilarious.
will never read another issue of this, but I'm gonna read this. I haven't read it yet
Okay.
because I don't know what it is.
Is that going to be one of our giveaways?
No, we can do it. You want to sign it?
Let's do, yeah, he's going to read it first, guys, but then we're going to do a giveaway. Yeah.
Lightly used issue
Lightly
of
used.
I Hate Fairyland, issue number 1.
Hilarious. Oh my goodness. Well, that wraps up episode 2 for us, guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. We hope you got something out of it. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. We know how we feel about that. I know how you feel about that, Matthew, but we still want them to like and subscribe. But also more, we want you to talk to us. So go ahead and comment if you like something, talk about it. Let's talk some shit. Let's have some fun. And we'll see you guys on the next checkpoint.